right, shalom, shalom, Israel, Pastor Corey here. And I'll give you my thoughts. I left Straitway. And let me tell you why. The feast is over. And we just absolutely enjoyed ourselves with the body of the Most High Yah. Again, you know, we gathered together, and somehow, you know, I don't know, I know a lot of camps had feasts that they kept. You know, some people kept feasts 6 months ago. They had Passover 6 months ago with their crazy ass. But either way, these folks have the audacity to come together under the Most High Yah, and I don't know if His presence is there. We came together again. It's a whole nother year that we've come together, and some kind of way, miracles, testimonies, healings. I mean, what do you say? So we left Straitway only because we had to. We had to come back. See, I'm gonna share this with you. You know, I really had a good time doing what I encourage the saints to do themselves, which make this be like this is my first time being there. Don't be so caught up in the monotony that you miss what the Most High wants to do every time we gather. So being as if it's new, be excited all over again. You know, look for the things that you heard that take place. Look for those things to see if they take place again. And you know, me being in that mindset that it's all new again, you know, I just was really basing this Sabbath, you know, and this gathering of Pesach, I was basing it off of watching Pastor Dow on the Berean moment. That's one of the first things I told him when we had a chance to sit in the dining hall. Is that I just told him how much, even when I was talking to him, man, I just almost welled up because, you know, I know he's up for the Hebrew Man of the Year award, but it's bigger than that. It's to the point where I see where he started, and he wasn't as knowledgeable about the way as he is today. He just was a vessel being willing to be used by the Most High Yah, just like me, you know. So I can look and see my infancy in starting and being a shepherd, and it's just so much hope because, you know, I know I'm a strong man. You know, I just want to do stuff right. You know, I ain't about foolishness. You know, the understanding what this restoration is about, it's a lot bigger than self. It ain't about what I want anymore, because if it's about what I want, it's a lot of things that would pertain to breaking Sabbaths and a lot of other things that I would not, you know, do in terms of keeping commandments. So when I look up and I see the things that Pastor know he has sacrificed, and you look at how many people, shoot, man, we right up under 1,000 people. Fellowship Muslim. I mean, what's the next couple of years gonna be like? We coming up on it. You know, we got a new tabernacle being built. But you think about Pastor set out to save himself and those who would hear the voice of the shepherd. And that's what I'm talking about. You have to look out and see the likes of the type of people that are being drawn. to this particular ministry. You know, when you look up and you see All Pro DN Robert Mathis getting baptized in the water by myself and Pastor Dow. You look up in the tabernacle, you see him in there desiring to be filled with the indwelling of the Ruach HaKodesh. Oh my goodness. It's amazing, you know, and I know a lot of people are being drawn, but I'm also seeing a lot of these celebrities come out of these camps. You know, we had a bunch of brothers there at this feast that all came out of camps, and one of the things they said, man, you know, the things that Pastor Dow preach, and just hearing myself, it ain't men, at least from their experience, that carry that same type of desire and anointing and example in the walk in doing this thing. You know, I consider myself an infant, a babe in this thing, but I just know I have a desire to serve the Most High Yah with all that I am. And I see what this thing take. I'm all for this whole entire heritage of the Most High Yah, which he said he's going to judge the nations for, because they destroyed in Yoel chapter 3. And so we come together. I see the excitement. You know, I saw the excitement on Brother Rob Mathis' face, you know, when I gave him my Pesach shirt, you know, that had fringes on it. Man, that brother lit up. And it was a joy for me to see him lit up, because we taking pride in this. Israel is rising up. And I hated that we had to leave our family to come back to this place, but you know, we got things to handle that's allowing us to draw the body back in to the place where the Most High always desired us. See, I'm going to leave you with a thought. I have been spending time watching how the Most High Yah have pleaded and pleaded and pleaded and pleaded with the 12 tribes of Israel. And they did not hear the Most High Yah. And you have to ask yourself, because see, this thing is not just a religion. You know, as people say that, you know, they just people doing something new. The Bible said that in the last days there was gonna be much falling away. No, this ain't what that is. See, I see it clear. I see it real clear. You know, and this is where my heart is touched, because I looked at the number of people that we baptized, and I was just listening to some of the brothers that came out to be baptized, and they said, you know what, I'm partaking in the real baptism of Yahshua now, just now. That's the same thing I said when I was being baptized, because not all the things in the church was false, but I see one important thing is that Satan has more of a contact with the nations of the world, because they don't know Yahweh, the Elohim of Yisrael. They don't know. And so it's easy for them to displace and replace and to go along with such a doctrine that it makes what we're trying to do as if it's not reality, if it's not true. And so therefore discouraging a lot of souls to turn back, because you don't believe this is true. I want you to hear this. Being together with those people, you know, the originators of coming together in community, of the Straitway community, and seeing my brothers again, you know, Teacher Shane, Elder Becker, Brother Rich, Deacon Doug Bell, Sister Vicky, Mother Carol, you know, Sister Tomoko. I can just go on and on and on indefinitely. Mother Barb. When you see those people, after doing it as long as they done, these folks been doing this for about 30 years or so. And to see them, to be lit up again, to be lit up, you know, the hugs. See, you can always tell if people truly love and give the way we embrace. And man, you know, me and Teacher Shane hugged so tight. Me and Brother Bud hugged so tight when I saw him. And you know, right before we left, Brother Bud gave me just a hug out of this world, man. And I just praise the Most High Yah that we found people that truly love him enough to know that we are one people because of his love, because of who he is. And we have come to bed. We have left off from our life of prejudices and our life of hate and evil. And you know, these different things that cause us to have a false image of who we are. And so when you get that, you hate to leave it. And this is all the time. This is all the time. And I just, you know, I just had one of the best times I've ever had at Straitway. This feast, because we you know, we just really seen the body, you know, come together in the spirit. You know, I'm listening to Pastor talk about how you can just see how the spirit was just really high, even though you had a bunch of new people. You know, people came expecting, people came already knowing, you know, as people came with the word that had been preached, sealed in their hearts. People telling me things that had been preached a long time ago that I don't even remember. But that shows you where they up, man. The people are hungry for the Most High Yah. People are trying to change their lives in this earth before the Hamashiach come back. And so that's what we're doing. This is what this is about. And, you know, I don't care what other places it is. And if it is other places, then may the Most High Yah allow them and us to be on the same wavelength, that it be of like spirit when we do come in contact. But, you know, I'm not deeming Straitway as the only place on earth that have these type of experiences. I'm just saying I love the experiences I have when I go to be around my family. And so that's the only reason why I left Straitway, because I had to come home and get back to reality. So when you watch this video and you see the title, it says I left Straitway, shame on you, because you thought this was another video for you to push play and hear about somebody disgruntled. You damn fool. Shalom, shalom.